Brian. I wanted to introduce you to accu-flyrc.com's new aluminum motor mount. It's universal. We're pretty excited about this. It takes all the E-series motors. You just put it in there. We'll supply screws for it. You need to get rid of the ones that are flat heads because the heads are too big for clearance. Pop it in there and go. Here's a 2217. I love this little motor. Pop it in there and go. Mostly we buy 2 or 3 of these at a time. Actually, we make them, but we have 2 or 3 and we just pull the wood screws out. And when I say wood screws, we put wood in our sticks because it just makes it much stronger. But as you can see, it'll go on here. If you're using a bell type motor, even better. Pop it in there, tighten the set screw up here, tighten the set screw up here. So really, it's pretty self-explanatory, great looking mount. You can see how nice it looks. Has a nice heat sink to it. And the other thing that I'm going to go ahead and introduce here, they're not quite out on the market. Here's lightweight Foamie landing gear. We're in development now. Unlike the carbon fiber ones, we're getting a lot of complaints about those guys. They just attach only to the bottom foam. They have no bend in them. Ours, we're going ahead and forming them both ways, and we're getting field reviews right now, and that way they can attach to this surface and this surface. It's huge. Now, what you're seeing here, this is a park jet mount, and they work so good. It's on 6mm foam. When you're gluing your plane together, it holds it all square. Here's one for 3mm foam, and it takes a 6mm mount E250. Park jet mount. Here's 3mm with the flat hole pattern for these motors. Here is a 6mm flat. That was a 3mm foam. Here's a 3mm foam with a 10mm bore. We will be making them in 9 bores, 6 bores, whatever really the market demands. The landing gear, which of course is in another video, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is engraved USA, and it has the interlace interlocking pattern in it. You can see how great this looks. And of course, we have our steerable centering tail mount. This is really huge. I've got it in another video. You want to take a look at it, and I went pretty extensive. So that's our new motor mount. There's not a lot to be said about it. It comes with the screws, accepts the different motors. Like I said, if you get 2 or 3, it's easier out in the field. Just pull the mounting screws out, slip it in, plug into your USB and go. If you don't want to spend the extra, just take these screws out, pull the set screws, go to your bell, go to your big motors, go to your little motors. And it really is good looking. And I want to point out something else. If you guys got any designs that you want to do, here's what we call our coastie. This is an old model, been flown a lot in the lakes. We needed a motor mount for here. Works great. And so that's our motor mount series that we're working on. These are currently available on the site and in the local stores here in Phoenix. Great heat sinks. They pull it off. Great looking. Easy to mount. So with that, just fly.